Welcome back to the channel Valuable Coins History to another fascinating journey into the world of U.S. quarters. Today we explore the top three first up 2014 Arches National Park Quarter, a coin that captures the timeless beauty of Utah's red rock landscape and holds lasting value for collectors and silver investors alike. The 2014 Arches National Park Quarter was released as part of the U.S. Mint's America The Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021. This ambitious series was designed to honor national parks, forests, and historical sites across all 50 states, 5 U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia. The Arches Quarter represents Utah, the 23rd design in the series, and was officially launched on June 9, 2014. The coins released not only celebrated the natural majesty of Utah's Arches National Park, but also became an icon of America's dedication to preserving its breathtaking natural landmarks. The obverse front of the 2014 Arches Quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This familiar image has been a cornerstone of the U.S. quarter for over 9 decades, symbolizing national pride and historical continuity. Above Washington's head are the words United States of America and Liberty, while the motto, In God We Trust, sits proudly to the right. Below, the coin's denomination is marked as quarter dollar. This side of the coin reminds collectors that even modern quarters carry the same patriotic legacy as those from earlier generations. The reverse back of the coin is what truly captures attention. Designed by Donna Weaver and sculpted by Charles L. Vickers, it features one of the most famous natural landmarks in the United States. The delicate arch standing gracefully against the backdrop of Utah's desert landscape. The delicate arch is one of the most recognized symbols of the American West. The coin's design also includes the inscriptions Arches, Utah, E Pluribus Unum, and 2014. This powerful image evokes the rugged strength and enduring beauty of nature, making it one of the most visually stunning coins in the America The Beautiful series. There are several versions of the 2014 Arches Quarter, and this is where its collector and investment value becomes especially interesting. The standard circulation coins were struck in Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, made primarily of copper and nickel. However, the San Francisco Mint, S, produced both clad-proof and silver-proof versions, with the latter struck in 99.9% fine silver. These silver editions are particularly sought after by numismatists and investors because they combine artistic beauty with intrinsic precious metal value. The silver-proof coins were included in special collector sets, not released into general circulation, which adds to their rarity and appeal. The Arches National Park Silver Quarter has become a favorite among collectors who specialize in silver U.S. coinage. Its silver content alone gives it tangible worth beyond face value, but the combination of its low mintage and detailed design enhances its desirability. Many investors include these coins as part of a broader strategy of selling silver quarters, capitalizing on both the growing interest in collectible bullion and the rising value of silver over time. When silver prices surge, proof quarters like the 2014 Arches often fetch impressive premiums due to their dual status as both collectibles and precious metal assets. From a historical perspective, Arches National Park has deep significance. Established as a national monument in 1929 and later designated a national park in 1971. It preserves over 2,000 natural stone arches formed through millions of years of erosion and geological transformation. The coin's design pays homage not only to these natural wonders, but also to America's enduring commitment to conservation. Every detail, from the delicate curvature of the arch to the sunlit desert horizon, is a tribute to nature's artistry and the nation's heritage. For collectors seeking investment opportunities, the 2014 Arches Quarter can serve multiple roles. Regular clad coins can be found in circulation or coin rolls and are affordable entry points for beginner collectors. However, the silver-proof version offers significant long-term potential. When you sell silver quarters, especially those from limited collector sets like this, their value can exceed the spot price of silver due to rarity, condition, and demand among enthusiasts who aim to complete full sets of the America The Beautiful series. As of recent years, the market for silver quarters has remained strong, driven by both bullion investors and hobbyists. A flawless 2014 S silver-proof quarter graded by PCGS or NGC can command higher prices, particularly in PR 69 or PR 70 deep cameo condition. While silver prices fluctuate with global economic trends, collector demand for artistic and historical coins like the Arches National Park Quarter adds a unique layer of stability and long-term appreciation. In conclusion, the 2014 Arches National Park Quarter stands as a remarkable fusion of art, history, and precious metal value. It tells the story of America's awe-inspiring landscapes and the craftsmanship of modern coinage, while offering real potential for collectors and investors alike. Whether you hold it for its silver content, its beauty, or its place in the America the Beautiful series, this coin embodies the enduring appeal of U.S. mint artistry. For those looking to sell silver quarters, the Arches National Park Edition remains one of the most admired and profitable pieces in the modern era of American coin collecting. Next up, the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, is a stunning and historically rich coin that celebrates one of the most important sites in United States history, Harper's Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia. Issued as the 33rd coin in the series and the third release of 2016, it captures a nation's spirit of freedom, struggle, and transformation. This quarter holds immense historical value not only for collectors, but also for anyone fascinated by America's journey toward independence, industrial growth, and civil rights. The obverse side of the coin carries a familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932. Washington's profile faces left, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. This design has been a hallmark of U.S. quarters for decades, maintaining a strong connection to the nation's heritage while providing consistency throughout the series. The obverse also includes a mint mark, P, D, or S, representing the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mints, respectively. The reverse design of the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter is both dramatic and symbolic. Created by Thomas Hipschen and engraved by Phoebe Hemphill, it features John Brown's fort, a key structure in the history of the abolitionist movement. This small brick firehouse became an enduring symbol of resistance and courage when abolitionist John Brown seized it during his 1859 raid on the Federal Armory at Harper's Ferry. Brown's goal was to spark a slave uprising that would lead to the end of slavery in the United States. Although the raid ultimately failed, it intensified the national debate over slavery and helped ignite the Civil War. The coin's inscriptions include Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, John Brown's fort, and the year 2016, Harper's Ferry National Historical Park. The subject of this coin hold a unique position in American history. Located where the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers meet, it served as a crucial transportation and industrial hub during the 19th century. The town's strategic position made it a focal point during both the Civil War and the abolitionist movement. Today, the park preserves over 4,000 acres of historical land, encompassing structures and landmarks that tell the story of industry, conflict, and the pursuit of freedom. The park stands as a living museum, illustrating the complex layers of America's past, from its early industrial achievements to its role in shaping social justice. The 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter was minted in several varieties, including circulation strikes from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, as well as collector versions from the San Francisco mint. Proof and silver-proof editions were also struck, primarily for collectors. The coin's composition is a standard-clad style used from modern quarters, 8.33% nickel and 91.67% copper, giving a weight of 5.67 grams and a diameter of 24.26 millimeters. However, the silver-proof versions are composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, making them particularly valuable to numismatists. In terms of rarity and market value, most circulated examples of the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated or proof specimens, especially those with unique errors or high grades from grading services like NGC or PCGS, can fetch higher prices. Silver-proof editions in coins with minting anomalies, such as double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes, are sought after by collectors and can be worth anywhere from $5 to $50, depending on condition and demand. Some high-grade examples graded MS-67 or above have been known to sell for even higher premiums. Beyond its monetary worth, the Harper's Ferry Quarter is valued for its educational and historical importance. It serves as a tangible reminder of John Brown's radical yet passionate fight against slavery and the turbulent years that led to the American Civil War. Each coin acts as a miniature monument to the nation's ongoing struggle for justice and equality, a story that continues to inspire Americans today, collectors around the world, especially those on platforms like ucoin.net. Consider this quarter an essential piece of any America, the Beautiful collection. It represents not just a place, but a moment in history when moral conviction collided with national division. For enthusiasts, the Harper's Ferry Quarter stands as both a work of art and a lesson in courage, freedom, and transformation. In summary, the 2016 Harper's Ferry National Historical Park Quarter beautifully commemorates one of the most pivotal sites in the American narrative. With its intricate design, symbolic imagery, and historical resonance, it continues to captivate collectors and historians alike. Whether admired for its artistry or its story, this coin remains a powerful tribute to America's enduring fight for liberty and human dignity. Next up, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter holds a remarkable place in American numismatic history as one of the first coins released under the U.S. 50 State Quarters program, a celebrated initiative launched by the United States Mint in 1999. This coin honors the state of Georgia, the fourth state to ratify the U.S. Constitution on January 2nd, 1788, and it beautifully reflects the state's rich heritage, agricultural tradition, and its deep historical roots in the formation of the nation. The obverse front of the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This classic depiction had already been used on the Washington Quarter since 1932, but the 1999 version carries updated inscriptions, including United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination $quarter. Beneath Washington's neck, you can find a mint mark, P. Philadelphia, D. Denver, or S. San Francisco, identify where the coin was struck. The reverse back, design of the Georgia Quarter, was crafted by T. James Farrell, based on artwork submitted by Georgians during a statewide design competition. At the center of the coin appears the state outline of Georgia. Behind a magnificent peach, the state fruit and one of the most recognized symbols of Georgia. Surrounding the peach are sprigs of live oak leaves, representing Georgia's official state tree and symbolizing strength and resilience. The banner stretching across the coin reads the state's proud motto, Wisdom, Justice, Moderation. These three virtues, taken from the state seal, perfectly represent Georgia's moral and political ideals. At the top of the coin is the inscription Georgia 1788, marking the year of statehood, and at the bottom appears the release year 1999, along with the legendary phrase E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. Together, these inscriptions tie Georgia's individual identity to the broader unity of the American states, reflecting the purpose of the entire 50 State Quarters program. This quarter was officially released on July 19, 1999, becoming the fourth design in the series after Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Over 939 million coins were struck between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with additional proof and silver-proof editions produced by the San Francisco Mint. The proof versions, struck in both copper-nickel and 90% silver, are particularly prized among collectors for their mirror-like finishes and fine detail. Historically, Georgia's inclusion early in the series was no coincidence. As one of the original 13 colonies and the last of them to be established, Georgia played a crucial role in early American history, from the Revolutionary War era to the Civil War and beyond. Its state motto, Wisdom, Justice, Moderation, reflects its enduring commitment to balance governance and the rule of law. The peach, often associated with Georgia's agricultural wealth, became a symbol of hospitality, prosperity, and Southern charm, making it a fitting emblem for the state's representation on coinage. Collectors regard the 1999 Georgia Quarter as a significant piece for several reasons. It marks the first year of the 50 State Quarters program, making it part of one of the most popular coin collections in modern U.S. history. Mint state examples, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, are highly desirable. Proof and silver proof coins in PR, '69 deep cameo condition can command impressive premiums, while rare minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on experimental planchets, are especially valuable. In terms of composition, the standard circulation coins are made of copper-nickel clad, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Each coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. The silver-proof versions, however, are composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, appealing to both collectors and investors. Beyond its numismatic and historical value, the Georgia quarter also reflects a turning point in U.S. coinage, a movement towards state-specific pride and educational design. Millions of Americans began collecting these quarters, learning about state history through pocket change, and reigniting interest in U.S. coin collecting as a hobby. The Georgia quarter thus stands as a lasting symbol of both state pride and national unity, bridging the past and present through art, symbolism, and craftsmanship. Today, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter remains a cherished piece among coin collectors. Whether kept for its aesthetic design, historical context, or personal connection to the state, it captures the essence of Georgia's cultural identity and its place in the broader narrative of American history. Its timeless design ensures that it will continue to be appreciated by numismatists and history enthusiasts for generations to come.